So let me tell you this one about Jonathan Cain, the keyboardist in Journey. Los Angeles was a very small place, folks, in the 80s, and you just met everybody, man. I mean, here and there, and somebody had a link to somebody, and I just happened to know Jonathan Cain's brother. His name was Muggs Cain, who happened to have this very, very delightfully delicious-looking girlfriend who was blonde. Not that I prefer blondes, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm just saying she was blonde. So I meet Muggs through her, and me and Muggs hit it off. He was a really nice guy. He was a drummer. I'm talking about Jonathan Cain's brother. I'm jamming with Muggs Cain in his little garage, and at that time, again, Gene Simmons was my good friend. He wasn't managing me yet, but Gene would come in town from New York and get me, and we'd go hang out and have fun, and he would take me to dinner at the best places in Beverly Hills, and I would take him to the dumpiest places in Hollywood because that's all I knew. But Gene was so cool that he'd go with me. And so one of these times he came with me and I was jamming with Muggs. And Gene gets out of his Rolls Royce and starts jamming with us. We're doing Kiss songs in Muggs' garage. And we start jamming and Simmons is playing. Everybody hit it off. And then I think the next week, Simmons had to do some stuff with Paul and Kiss. So Muggs took me to see Journey. They were playing somewhere in Bakersfield or somewhere in California. Again, this is all before I became Micki Free, the rock god. As you all know me now. That's a joke, folks. That's just a joke. Anyway, he introduces me to Jonathan Cain, his brother. And Steve Perry was there. And I got to tell you, both of those guys were two of the nicest people I have ever met in my career. And before my career, we can say. Jonathan Cain was such a sweetheart and such a prolific songwriter. That was one of the things that really, really stuck with me. His songwriting ability and his coolness and nice guyness, Separate Ways, and all those Journey hits that he wrote were just friggin' awesome. And meeting him in Muggs was probably one of the highlights in my time spent in the early days